What's up, guys? Welcome to another epic episode of J Philly Retro Toys, and I believe this is going to be an epic episode today, guys. We have a figure review, an unboxing, a reveal of the new Savage Crucible line. These guys asked me to, check them out and tell them what I think about them. We're going to do that right now. Let's dig in. So guys, like I said, we're going to dig into this box in just a second, but let me show you this. Just the shipper box alone is freaking awesome. Look at this artwork on here. Man, I have to say, my mother-in-law actually picked this box up off the front porch for me, and she brought it in, and she said, whoa, those characters look insane. They look demonic and crazy, and she's pretty conservative and old-fashioned, so I have to say that is a compliment actually coming from her. I think this artwork is awesome. Just the shipper box alone has me pumped and ready to dig into this. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Savage Crucible, just a little quick bit about them. They did a Kickstarter last year for a new figure line, which is a 1/12 scale, 6.5 to 7 inch figures that are comparable, I would say, in quality. Everybody knows Mythic Legions. I'm not afraid to say it. Everybody knows Four Horsemen, Mythic Legions, and their style of figures. You guys have seen them at conventions and toy shows and online and all that stuff. Savage Crucible, from what I've seen, is very comparable to that. These guys actually also go to conventions and toy shows. In fact, in August, they're going to be at a toy show near me, ZoloCon in Warminster, Pennsylvania. And based off of, what's inside here, I may decide to pick up a few more at ZoloCon in the next few months. So we'll see. We'll stay tuned for that. But I wanted to open this up. I'm going to go ahead and link their website right here. Or show it, and I'll link it in the description below as well. So you guys can check them out. It's savagecrucible.com, I believe. But let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll explain a little bit about how they contacted me to ask me to do this review. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up here. So guys, a couple of weeks ago, actually it's been several weeks ago, probably maybe a month or so ago, I got an email or I guess you'd call it a text or a message on Instagram from one of the guys at Savage Crucible, telling me that, they follow my channel and blah, 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 and wanted to know if I would be interested in receiving one of their new figures to take a look at. And I figured, why not? This is pretty cool. I've seen Savage Crucible. Again, like I said, never in person, but I've seen them in other people's videos. They were just down at Toylanta. I saw a bunch of videos from like Sentry and Greg Cook and Kent Poole and all those guys. Saw videos with Savage Crucible in their booths there. I know that they were there last year too, I think, when their Kickstarter was just starting off. And so I've seen these around in other videos. And I kind of had an idea of what it was about. When they contacted me, I went on their website, I went on their Instagram, and I kind of did some research, basically. And it looks really cool. It's basically a premium style figure. Or figures that they did, and this is their first wave from their Kickstarter. Now, just so you know, I think this is their Kickstarter wave. I think anyone who pre-ordered or has ordered since they've been on their website, those are going to be coming to you guys in the next couple months or month or so. Let's go ahead and move this box out of the way. Oops, sorry about that. So here is the figure. I have no idea which figure it is that I received. I'm going to go ahead and turn this so it's a little bit easier for me to reach. I have no idea what figure it is that I received, but the box is pretty cool. Reminds me of kind of like a NECA style box with the flap in the front. Like I said, I believe the Kickstarter wave is going to be sending out anybody who backed them on Kickstarter, according to their Instagram posts and videos and things, within the next couple weeks. And then from there on out, people who pre-ordered and stuff should be getting that, after that. So, all the, if that is you and you're interested in specific dates and things, check out their website again, check out their Instagram. All that should be on there. But we're going to go ahead and open this up. Oh, here we go. This is Nin Vilimir. I guess that's how you say his name. I don't remember which character this is, but let's open him up. Oh, okay, look at that, guys. That is awesome. We're going to open him up in just a second, but look at that. Wow. I was hoping that it was one of the creatures. Like, you guys know that I am a huge fan of Masters of the Universe, huge fan of vintage cartoons, Motu, Thundercats, things like that. Guys, this is where my love for fantasy style action figures comes from. You guys know I'm more of a vintage figure collector. I don't really collect a lot of modern figures like this, but I can certainly appreciate this style of figure because of my love for vintage figures like Masters of the Universe, Thundercats, even the knockoffs like Galactic Warriors and things like that from the 80s. All of those, Merman, Beastman, Slithe, Monkeyan, you know, Vulture Man, those kind of figures I loved back in the 80s. So whenever I open up a new modern premium figure like this, it just instantly takes me back to my love for those older figures, even though this is obviously a newer, modern, stylized, upgraded style of those type of figures. So we're going to look at the back here. It says, "Now I'll tell you the secret of the world, child. This one, anyway. It's an engine. No one knows who built it, but it moves things. It moves people from where and when they belong to here. Even the oldest people, the longest stretching generations, they were brought here once to melt, to be forged, or else perish. It's a savage world of a million stories. We call it the Crucible." Savage Crucible. That's freaking awesome. Guys, there are cartoons on their Instagram and on their website that go along with these figures, so definitely check those out as well. And then there's a whole, if you want to, you can pause that right there. I'm not going to read this just because of time. I will read it off camera, but that's probably the history of the figure itself. I'm dying to dig into this figure here, so let me get my knife and open this dude up. Guys, just in the process of opening this up, I just wanted to show you this. I just opened this one little flap up top, and I thought this was kind of cool. It says, "Thank you for your purchase. Please note that joints can become stiff during the shipping process due to drastic temperature changes. Please warm all joints before posing your figure for the first time. It is best achieved with a hairdryer or warm water." So we're not going to be doing any crazy poses with him. I'm basically just going to take him out and show him to you guys because I don't want to break him for sure. But I thought this was a nice touch on the label for anybody who's, just first opening their figure. Very nice touch. All right, so we slid him out of the box. Very, very awesome, man. I can't even tell you how awesome this is. This figure is super nice. But when we slid him out of the box, this was behind this part right here, this map part. No idea what this is. So we're going to open this up and see exactly what's inside here. Very carefully without destroying anything, hopefully. Maybe. There we go. Alright, so, it looks like it might be like an oversized trading card or something. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think that's what it is, guys. I don't want to mess it up. There we go. All right. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. This is Imperial Sentry. Yeah, this is a trading card. Is there a guys? I had no idea about this. I apologize to Savage Crucible. I wasn't aware of the game. This looks like a game card. It's got actions. It's got. All right. Well, that's awesome, guys. This is I honestly wasn't aware that there was a game card with this. Wow, that's awesome. So you get a free game card with the figure. So when you open your figures, guys, if you've ordered these or if you buy these at like conventions or something, when you open your figure, don't throw this away. This is important. This is a game card that I'm assuming is included with every figure. You know, I'm sure there are probably different ones, of course, but that's awesome. All right, so I got him out of his shell. We're going to take a look at the figure itself first, and then he comes with some really cool accessories. Then we're going to take a look at the accessories. So this is the figure itself, guys. I mean, I can honestly say I don't think I have ever owned a modern figure this nice before. This, I mean, it's detailed. Look at the tail, the armor on the tail. There's articulation to the tail. You can, you know, you can turn the tail. Oops, I keep bumping the camera. Sorry, guys. I mean, look at the armor. Look at the detail on the armor itself. The skin on this guy is like a lizard. I mean, it's perfect, almost. I like the weathering look. Look at the weathering on his armor. You can see it on the back there. You know, it looks rusted and weathered and used. Again, the tail is just awesome. I'm really digging that. One thing I thought was really cool, I've already checked this out, is that his mouth is articulated. You can open his jaw. Um, I mean, look at this. Look at the face on this guy. Again, I'm not going to do any crazy poses with him right now. Look at the weathering on this armor on the front, guys. The details of the belt, um, the hands. Look at the hands. Guys, I mean, so far, I'm really, really digging this figure. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I'm just looking at it. Steven actually even came in off camera, and I showed him, and he was like, "Holy crap, that thing is awesome!" And you know how particular he is. He is a modern figure collector, and you know how particular he is with his figures. He loves his Spawn and all that stuff because of the details on those. Guys, this is not like your average Hasbro, you know, Marvel Legend or Star Wars figures. You guys know I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars creatures and aliens and warriors and things like that. I mean, this is like another level. Wow. Again, I'm not going to show too much. I'm not going to pose him too much. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to show you you know, give you guys a good look at the details on this guy. Look at his skin. Look at his chest, his arms, his hands. That's pretty freaking awesome, guys. Look at the feet. There's articulation in the feet. I'm sure double jointed. Yeah, double jointed knees. Again, I don't want to do too much because I don't want to break him. He hasn't been warmed or anything like that yet. But guys, I mean, this thing is just awesome. Let's look at some of the accessories that it comes with. So he does come with two additional hands, two open hands. As you can see, he's got his closed hands on him to hold his weapons. These are open hands here. He also comes with this little medicine bottle or potion bottle, I'm assuming. Um, Pretty cool. And then he has a short blade, like a little dagger. That's pretty awesome. Look at the details on the dagger itself. And then also he's got this long curved sword. That's just pretty cool. And look at the handle. It's like a serpent handle. So guys, I'm going to put his accessories on him and in his hands and stuff, and I'll be right back with like a final look at him. All right, guys. So here he is with some of his weapons. Just kind of a simple, simple pose with the dagger and the sword. Very, very cool, guys. I honestly would highly recommend picking this figure up. Again, I don't have any of the other Savage Crucible figures. Obviously, they're just coming out. I don't even own any other like premium 1/12 scale figures. As far as like I own Black Series and stuff like that. I'm talking like from the smaller independent companies. By the way, you guys, there are alternatives to Hasbro and Mattel. I mean, I see people, with complaints, legitimate complaints, all the time with prices, with quality, things like that for Black Series, for Motu, for Marvel Legends. Guys, there are legitimate alternatives to those figures. Again, Four Horsemen with Mythic Legions. Um, Harbinger Studios with Savage Crucible. Guys, check these other companies out. When you are at like your local toy shows or, go to their websites or even on the secondary market, check these other figures out. This is, again, I've said it, several times now, this is my first figure from this company. This is, again, Harbinger Studios is the company that does Savage Crucible. Four Horsemen is the one that does Mythic Legions. This is my first figure from any of these smaller companies. And I got to tell you, the quality, the craftsmanship, the look, the characters themselves blow anything from Hasbro out of the water, I think. Honestly, I mean, I can see why people love these style figures. And they're actually made, I didn't mention this before, they're actually made so that you can swap parts. If you have different, multiple figures, you can actually take parts off and interchange them. So they're actually made to do that. But guys, A plus. I'm gonna say A plus from what I've seen so far. Again, all of this comes from my love of fantasy style creatures that developed as a kid when I was in the 80s. From Masters of the Universe, from Thundercats, from Galactic Warriors, from all these other lines, Blackheart, Braveheart, these other lines that have toys made from characters that are like, you know, warriors, creatures, things like that. This is what this is to me. This is a modern, stylized version of that, and I love it. So, guys, thank you, Savage Crucible. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I am definitely, like I said, ZoloCon is coming up. I'm definitely going to stop by your booth at ZoloCon. And guys, if you don't have a con where, or a toy show coming up where you can pick one of these up at their booths, definitely check out their website. These will be up for sale on their website soon. Again, they're filling pre-orders, they're filling Kickstarter stuff right now. But these Savage Crucible figures will be for sale soon. So definitely check their website. I'm going to link it in the description below. Thank you guys for sending this over to me. I honestly, I'm not saying that because you sent this for free. I'm saying it because this is one freaking awesome figure. Uh, I'm putting it on my shelf right now. It's awesome, guys. Thank you for sending that over to me. Sincerely, I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Support these guys. These figures are awesome. We want more figures like this coming out. You know, alternatives to the big companies who don't really care about quality control all that much. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Keep watching. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Tell your friends and family about me. If you like thrifting, toy hunts, vintage toys, and now, I guess, modern toy reviews, because this was awesome. I might do some more of these soon. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your week. Later.